Well, hello. Let's see if we got this thing up and running right. Okay, looks like we're up and running. Hello, everybody. Just a quick video here, fooling around with my video capture device. Kind of makes me look like I might be in some sort of movie or something. My face is getting all avatar-ish, so I'll probably turn my picture off here in a moment. This is a quick video about theoretical maximum T-shares. I'm going to go in that a little bit. And with that, I'm going to turn off my video and let's get right into it. I probably should have some music or something, you know? It kind of like does that for me. So let's go look at theoretical maximum T-shares. So I'm over on the HEXFire site. And I'm assuming you guys could see this okay. Looks like it's good. We'll find out. I guess I got to get to the right one. You know, computers aren't for everybody. All right, so this is the HEXFire.io. You know, this is the front page. Some of you guys have seen this before, and I'm going to go over to our advanced analytics. Actually, I'm not going to go to advanced analytics just yet. Well, let's do that. Let's go advanced analytics. You're going to see there's some new additions here that I'm not going to talk a whole lot about everything, but we do have the maximum theoretical T-shares on the top left, and you can see some other new things like experimental token holder data, etc. And so we're going to go into the max theoretical T-shares. I'll give a quick explanation what this is. So this page is dedicated to tracking what the max theoretical HEX T-shares have been throughout the life of HEX. And the theoretical maximum number of T-shares is the max number that could be created on any particular day, any given day. And the way you calculate that is by looking at the circulating supply and estimating what your bonuses would be if all of that was staked. So your principal, which is circulating supply, longer pay is better, bigger pay is better for Quattro Cinco, 5,555 days. And how many T-shares would that create plus the existing T-shares? And so because we have the data on the blockchain and it's all available to us, we can actually go backwards in time and go look at what the maximum theoretical number of T-shares were over time. And if we go back to January of 21, we can see that the max was 116 million max theoretical T-shares. And if we follow that all the way down, we can see that today, way down here at 12.6, we're at 81.8 million. So over the last almost 2 years, we've gone from 116.8 to 88.8 or 81.8. So what's going on here? What this is showing us is that the increase of T-share cost in terms of HEX goes up faster than overall inflation being paid out. And so what you're seeing is that this number is coming down pretty rapidly, okay, to the point that to the point that by the time we get to 2030, it will be very close. Well, at least a lot more closer, or a lot closer than today to the actual number of T-shares. So this is the max theoretical T-share rate. Now, what does this do for us? What can this do for us? Well, I don't think there's a whole lot. that it does for us in terms of in terms of looking at that number. I mean, you can't trade it. It just tells you what the total maximum is. Like nobody can come in and buy more than that. But what we can do is compare it to the number of T-shares in the same time frame. And we can also see, as you know, that we're trending downward in the number of T-shares. Now, T-shares aren't strictly deflationary, but they have a deflationary effect. And so what do I mean by that? T-shares become more expensive in terms of HEX over time, so therefore people might be less inclined to stake more because it costs more, or maybe they just don't have the HEX, and so fewer new T-shares get created. However, with adoption and new people coming in, you very much could be inflationary, right? And at least temporarily have ups and downs, and you can see that in the total T-shares chart. And you can see how that's been trending downwards. So to get a really good eye on what's happening, what I did is I actually subtracted the two of these to come up with the delta for T-shares. And what we can see here is that the difference between the two is also coming down at a pretty rapid rate. Again, at the beginning of 21, the delta was 105 million 0.8 T-shares. And today, the delta is 71.5 million. So that gap is narrowing. So if you think of it in terms of that, over time, there are fewer and fewer T-shares that will be available. And that's because T-share max, the theoretical T-share count, is limited by the amount of HEX that's in existence. And so it will create a deflationary effect. And that's it, boys and girls. I think that's kind of it. So when you come to this page, if you want to dig into a little bit deeper, you can go into these different charts. You could also come in and do your own date ranges in here and look at different dates. And if you'd like, you can kind of peruse this data. And then below here, there's also a whole section here explaining what's going on and what this is all about. And if you'd like to see the source, you can go to hexicans.info, Hexonomics, and review that further. Well, I think that's it for this video. Not much else to say. So I appreciate anybody who's joined in to review this and take a look and post up any questions. Get them over to me at HEXFire.io or over on Telegram at CrispyMan, or you can find me at Twitter. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.